If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.
Atienza, you got your 5 minutes on the clock. Go have some fun and do some good Baltimore sports radio for us here at NST.
Okay. All right, guys. Just want to talk to you today about the Orioles, Ravens, and Capitals. Everybody knows baseball season now. Orioles are a hot ticket in town. I've actually been to about 4 games so far this year. Really great. Everybody knows how great we were defensively last season. Best defensive team ever. 50-something errors in 162 games. I just want to talk about how the absence of Manny Machado has created a big hole at the third base position and probably in the other infield positions. Jonathan Schoop has done a reasonable job filling in at third base for Machado. However, I would rather have Machado up there. I actually read somewhere the other day that we have 8 errors in 19 games, 6 of them coming from the third base position. I don't know if that would be happening if Machado was there. It probably wouldn't be, but who knows. Another thing is run scoring. I've noticed this season that we're actually manufacturing runs instead of living and dying by the home run. That makes me really happy. All the media pundits, ESPN, whatever, can say, well, the Orioles hit 200-something home runs last season. Well, how far did that get us? Not in the playoffs, 85 wins, which is good considering the past 17 years. All I've known is losing baseball. 2012 was the best season I've ever watched in my life. But I'd rather us score 5 runs a game and not hit a home run and still win than us score 3 runs a game, lose, and hit 3 home runs. Get on to my heart and soul Baltimore Ravens. Last season, very, very disappointing. 8-8. Hard to say that because a lot of teams would take that in the NFL. Redskins, Browns, Bengals, anybody would take that. The problems we have are obviously fixable. Joe Flacco can't throw the ball if he can't throw touchdowns if he's going to be hit within 5 seconds. I'm looking at you, Michael Ware. Eugene Monroe was re-signed. That's great for us because that's our franchise left tackle who'll protect Joe, and I know he can. I think, honestly, Gino Gradkowski needs to step aside for our new center, Jeremy Zuda, who we got from Tampa Bay for a 7th-round pick in the 2015 draft a couple weeks ago, I think. Our offense, hopefully, he's doing better this season. Obviously, the whole Ray Rice assault, I don't know what's going to go on there. He'll probably be suspended. I hope not, but it's probably likely. Not that he really did much last season, but who knows. Bernard Pierce, hopefully he's back and healthy. Hopefully this season, maybe playoffs. I'm hoping playoffs. I mean, to come off a Super Bowl season in 2012, to go 8-8, that sounds crazy. Like, other cities, like I said, other cities would take that in a heartbeat. But here in Baltimore, we have winning football. All we know is winning football. So we need a winning football team. 8-8, not exactly a bad season. But the problems, like I said, are so fixable that it needs to be done. We need winning football here in Baltimore. The draft, 3 weeks away. Can't wait. We had the 17th pick. We lost the coin flip with the Cowboys. First time we've lost to the Cowboys in our franchise history. The guy I really wish that they could get, even though I'm pretty sure he won't be there at 17, Mike Evans from Texas A&M. He reminds me, I'm sorry for saying his name, he reminds me of Anquan Bolden. Big, strong, physical, 6'5". He can jump, get the jump balls, everything. If we can't get him, I'm very happy with our offensive tackle. Or Clinton Dix from Alabama boy. Ozzie loves his Alabama boys. We've drafted a lot of them recently. That will work out for us. Just to go to a different topic now, I want to talk about, which probably not a lot of you guys watch, hopefully you do, Washington Capitals. Alexander Ovechkin, 51 goals last season, but he was a -35. People can say all he wants in the media, they always call him a coach killer and everything, but he scores 50 goals a season. I don't get how that transcribes. However, it's very obvious that Adam Moats and George McPhee will be fired this offseason, which is honestly might not be a bad thing. Adam Moats, not exactly the guy for the job. McPhee, not exactly the guy for the job. What we need to do to bring a cup to Washington is defensive hockey. If we can score 3 goals, we give up 4. Mike Green is not a defenseman, in my opinion. He's more of an offensive defenseman. Honestly, he probably should be a forward, but who knows. Anyway, to bring a cup to Washington, Ovechkin will be Ovechkin. We just need defense, goaltending. We have Yaroslav Halak, who we acquired from Buffalo at the trade deadline. I hope we re-sign him. He did a pretty decent job for us in the games he played this season. I hope we re-sign Mikhail Gabrovsky. He, in the limited action he saw this season, played pretty good. We need to have another Alex Ovechkin-like season, and hopefully we'll be back in the playoffs next year. Thank you, guys. I'm Matt Atienza.
All right, well, I'm going to give you some applause for that. Why not? Didn't have my mic on. All is well.
If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.